Day 72. Okay, so last time we did a few things. We drafted the armory room for the first time, got the axe, removed the gem cost from the corridor, so now that's free, so we have a free 4-way room, which is awesome. We also permanently upgraded the billiard room, and we did the mechanarium and got the final, and we got the sanctum key from there, so now we have 6 sanctum doors unlocked. We also used up some stars because we got to star rank 50 and used up some stars to do that. So we're back down to 47 stars, which honestly seems like the thing to do would be to get to 50, then use them up, then, go back up. But that was what we did so far. Let us go get a room out here. And start our next run and see what we can do this time. Okay. Shelter, trading post, root cellar. So we do have the blessing of the tinkerer right now, which means I could use the shelter, which I think I'm going to do. Set up an experiment, and that way if we draft any mechanical rooms, it'll trigger the experiment. So I think that's a pretty useful start. I am going to quickly... I'm also going to read the email in here again. And just see if there's anything that jumps out at me now in the emails that's particularly useful. Okay, read the situation. Okay, read electronic mail. 222. Okay. 2 Roger Moore, read the situation. Yeah, I think this is from our mom. He had drafted the pump room, a floor plan I haven't seen that used in a very, very long time. The pump room, it's how he got the boat, the boat ride. The pump room is absolutely something. Or the water level for the boat ride is absolutely something. We're lowering the water level to the right spot. Okay, experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Definitely not that one. Okay, we're gaining 1 key for every 2 hallways. Whenever we spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, I think. Start experiment. Just because we have no guarantee of getting a shovel to find trash while digging. Okay. All right. We're going to try to aggressively draft the pump room again at some point and figure out how we do the boat ride with the water level lower a little bit. All right, let's get drafted. Oh, here's my break room. Love that. I think we will do that. Oh, it's updated. Okay. So it now has a little dispenser thing. Coffee. Okay. Staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rate. Staff notice. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Okay. We've seen this note in one of the rooms, I think. Yeah, this does make me think the date of death is like November 4th. You know, or at least it's like shortly before November 6th. This is Babbage. We know this is a lie. This is the same staff notice that's found in every staff room. And, you know, terminal password we know. But this, we know that's a lie. Staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rank. Okay, we know some of these names. This is so good. We know some of these names. KT is Kimberly Thompson. KD is Kirk Darren. AB is Ann Babbage. RN is probably Robert Nogula, the new groundskeeper. CT, I don't know. Oh, maybe that's the cook. Something to camp. CT would be somebody to camp. HR would be Hartley Ruota, the retired valet. And RM would be Randolph Moore. So we know who these people are. Cute. What do you say? Rules for staff. +1 point per consecutive dartboard solved during breaks. Each week, point totals reset, and weekly leader gets an extended lunch. Cute. So, Kimberly Thompson was fucking great at this. So was Kirk Darren, the security guard. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's do our math. Okay, 1/3 of 15 is 3. I'm sorry. No, it's 5, of course. As I hit 15. I'm just pressing numbers. 1/3 of 15 is 5. Okay. Ooh, 20 plus 1 is 21. Minus 11 is 10. Minus 1/3 of 15, so minus 5 is 5. Yeah. Okay. 1/3 of 5. Minus 1/3 of 10. Or 10 minus, negative 10 minus 15. It's a negative 10 minus negative 5. Or whatever, minus 5 is negative 15 squared. Sorry, 1/3 of that is negative 5. Squared is 25. Minus 20 is 5. Divided by 5 is 1. No, okay, not like that then. This one we figured out was 20 plus 1, 21. Minus 11 is 10. Minus 5 is 5. can't imagine they're making us do actual fractions here. Like 3/5 and 3/10. I mean, I guess it could be 9/10. But then 9/10 squared, like that's getting too bizarre. I think we're more likely -15, because a third of that is -5. -5 squared is 25, minus 20 is 5. Divided by 5 is 1. I don't think they're going to be making me deal with actual fractions. Maybe I should have gone with the easy room. Because, like... yeah. That'd be, like... squared would be 0.81 minus 20 is 1919 divided by 5. That doesn't work at all. So maybe we do it after each step. After each... oh, we have to square it again after the 20. Okay, so it is my first thought. -15. Right? A third of -15 is -5. Squared is 25. Minus 20 is 5. Squared again is 25 again. Divided by 5 is 5. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. It's like, there's no way they're making me deal in fractions. I don't like the idea of a... I like an observatory, but I don't like the idea of only going off to the right. So we'll do den. Get both directions. The hard part with the billiard puzzles is not the math. It is figuring out what their order of operations is intending for you to do. Okay, so we like security, and this will trigger my experiment. Just drafting this will trigger my experiment to gain a key, which is not helpful at all, actually. There's a gem. It's like, I'll get a key, which is not at all helpful because we have no hallways yet. Alright, key card system. We don't have a key card yet, so we'll just put that to low. And offline mode to unlocked. Confirm. Back. But, you know, it did trigger the experiment. I just have no hallways. Oh good, a furnace. I'm more likely to draft red rooms. You know, we have a shelter, though. So we actually should... we actually probably, yeah, we won't have the debuff. Can I draft a freezer? Like right there, maybe? Part of me wants to try to draft a freezer right there. I'm gonna go this way first. See if I can get some like dice or something. Well, we'll go pantry. I saw in the cycling of things when you do an upgrade disc that there is a pantry upgrade, and I'm like, what on earth is the pantry upgrade going to be? Hey, there's my free passageway. Fucking love it. Oh, the pool. We do want the pool. We do want the pool. Okay. Let's go south first. Try to play around down here. Parlor is a dead end. Guest bedroom's a dead end. But often has items in it that are useful. So we'll do that. Yeah, it's a gem. Nothing fancy. Do I want to go back down to the entrance hall? I think I do. Yeah, I want to do that. We have steps. So. But if I can get my hands on some dice or some way of doing rerolls, sauna, gift shop, ballroom. We'll do the ballroom. It'll just get me through. And experiment successful. Oh, 2 or more gems drafting room, of course. Right. I still get no keys because I only have 1 hallway, but we're getting there. Clara and Simon. In Eclipse Ball, 1952. I've never written that date down. 1952. Clara and Simon. Ball. In Eclipse. That's an erogen word. Or like... I don't know what in means. Huh. But it probably means like during the eclipse or something. Can I play the piano? No. I've already solved that. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, Breakfast Nook gets its key. Music Room gets me 2 keys. And I can very easily do this. Boop. To get some gems. Silver key. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Chapel goes through. Bedroom, closet, library. Let's do the library. Okay. So. This book was checked out by Detective Bon Margle. Now, this book is black, though, not red. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, we're page 4, book. Word 1 is it. Which like seems weird. Unless it's 1, 2, 3, 4 most. That doesn't seem right at all. And this book is not green, violet, or blue at all. This is very much a black book. Detective Bon Margle of the Red Guard. Fence erection. Okay. Alright, maybe I draft the actual history again next time. I don't know. I'm pretty flummoxed about that part of a new clue. All right, let's go play around over here. Sure, we'll go this way. Laboratory, hallway, or spare green room. We'll do the hallway because now we'll start getting keys when we draft mechanical rooms or rooms with gems. Okay, that's a dead end. We're not going to draft that room yet for a reason that I want to make that a freezer if I can. Breakfast nook, gym, observatory. Observatory is risky. Breakfast nook gets me more keys. And bacon and eggs. So, you know. Love that for me. Okay. Go this way. Why not? Use my silver key. Weight room. Oh, weight room is actually great right now. Because I'm protected from the red room loss here. So we'll do that now. Shelter ourselves from the step loss. And then There's one antechamber door open. Again, not like the antechamber is super important to us right now, but okay, we'll go straight across. That's a freezer. Is that close enough? It's not hot. You know what I mean? I don't think it's close enough to the furnace. Oh, of course, the furnace. Maybe the furnace isn't even on because I have the shelter. Maybe the furnace isn't even on because I have the shelter. I don't know. We'll draft a storeroom. Get the keys. Yeah, I wonder if the furnace, we're actually just not even getting the effect of the furnace. Do the dark room, or sheltered from it. Battery pack. All right, yeah, here's where we found that date. Ooh, I don't have a magnifying glass though. I've already looked at all these things with a magnifying glass. So let's go here. I want a laundromat at some point, but laundry room. Do the morning room, I guess. For the gems. Hey, lucky rabbit's foot. Laboratory. Okay, all these are dead ends. We already have an experimental house feature going on. That would get me a key, but I don't know that I need it. We'll do the wine cellar. Get a proper dead end here. Hey, an old shoe. We love an old shoe. Oh, some dice. I like that. I like that. That's the kind of thing I want right now is dice. Okay, let's go foundation. Yeah, I'm actually not sure about if having the protection of the shelter makes it so that the locker room actually could be pretty good here. Makes it so that the red room, the furnace, doesn't actually put off heat, essentially. Okay, oh, there's my pump room. Mechanarium, I've got just one. So we'll do pump room here. Should get a key from that right away. Okay, so we want to... I want to drain the reservoir as much as I can. We're going to fill the pool. I'm going to want to drain the reservoir, I guess, 4 steps. I don't think that'll be enough, though. Kitchen. Kitchen's what, number 4? Tank 5? Other way? Okay, so we'll fill the kitchen back up. We're going to have to see how much we can get out of the reservoir this way. If I can only get that far. I don't know if that's far enough down. We'll try it. We'll try it. I don't have a key card. That's fine. We have ways to go. I'm going to go back to the pool. I'm going to go back to the pool. We've got steps. I will need more steps at some point, but... So we have this for the pool. My aquarium, workshop, or spare green room? Aquarium's a power source. It's okay. I won't worry about the ducts quite now, because I want a laundry room connected to a power source, but we have time to do that. We'll do the patio. Oh, keycard door. I hate it. Okay. We're actually going to be... Oh, 2 keycard doors. I really hate it. Alright, well, I have basically just the foundation and the security as options here. Let me try... No, not this way. Let me just draft the room I'm thinking of off. Let me just draft off of security. And... Oh, hi. Keys. Spread keys throughout the house. I forgot to be looking for those. Okay. I'm going to redraw. Nothing. We'll do commissary. See what items we can buy. Really? Buy bananas. For the steps. But honestly, no good items there. Kind of hate it. So we have the foundation. After that, it's really just checking... the reservoir and seeing if it's at the right level. Yeah, through here. It's fine, we've got lots of keys. Classroom, bedroom, or secret passage. We'll do secret passage, actually. And we'll go hallway. Because the likelihood of us having a great hall here is very high. Yeah. And that gets us actually a lot of options. Because we still have a fair number of keys. There we go. Okay. So Spare green room, classroom, observatory. We'll do the observatory. Okay. Sail, diamond, key. Yeah. Just huge amounts of stuff. Spare green room, locksmith, rumpus room. Ooh. Okay, this is a dead-end basement no matter what. Although the locksmith might have a key card. Oh, I still have the courtyard. No, that's 2 key card doors. Goddamn key card doors. I don't think they do a key card here actually, but you never know. We'll try special key. I think it's usually a prism key or a silver key or secret garden key. Lockpick kit. Sweet. Okay. Like I said, I'm not really that worried about this run, other than I'm not really worried about the run. Oh, we've got so many gems. I didn't check the lockpick kit there. Okay. Dining room, laboratory, attic. Attic might have a key card in it. There's tons of items in the attic, so just gems. We're just gonna get 8 million gems and literally nothing else, probably. And a coupon book. And a treasure map. Where's that? Is that the foundation again? I think that's the foundation again. April 12th. Miss Marigold. Change the ending. Too political, huh? Looking at that pattern. Swan song. And that pattern right there, that's the pattern that's on the dining room chairs, that's the pattern that's in the Blackbridge Grotto. This game. Right, we can go. Oh, jeez. Okay. Planetarium. Or a servant's quarters. I haven't drafted the servant's quarters in a while. I'm going to remind myself. There are 12 major keys. We know that is now probably a lie. Yeah, I do need to go back and double check. I do need to go back and double check the messages in the Blackbridge Grotto to see if there's anything of particular note there. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything super of note here. I do notice all the dressers in this game don't have handles on the bottom drawer, and I wonder if that's just it's meant to be a deep pocket or something. I don't know. Okay. All right. That's basically the end of the run. But we still have some things we can do. And whatever we do, we're going to call it a day in the break room. First, we're going to go down to the foundation and dig up the treasure that's here, I think. Is it not here? It's right there. I think it's just going to be gems and coins, but you know. We do it anyway. Yeah. Okay. So many coins. I really wish I could have found a freezer. We did have the one freezer, but it wasn't where I wanted it. Okay. So let's go out the main entrance. I want to see what the reservoir looks like, and we're going to try to end in here if we can. But I want to see what the reservoir looks like from here, basically, from this level. How do we get onto the fucking boat? This also still seems too high. No, maybe not. This might be the right level, actually. This might be the right level. But when I had the boat over there, I also couldn't... get on it. How do we take the boat ride through the tunnel? It also might still need to be another level dropped down. I'm not... which means I would need to fill this part way, because there's literally no other place for the water to go. The email from the shelter says... he drafted the pump room, which I hadn't seen for a long time. Looks like you guys may be taking a boat trip soon. We have a shit ton of keys. Let's open some of these up. No. I'm trying to remember, some of these had notes in them, but wondering if some of them might have like food in them too. This has this note. Where is room 46? The antechamber. Lean towards doesn't exist. Grotto. Big exclamation mark. Secret door and tomb. We've already found a ton of secret doors in the tomb. Moon connection. I swear sometimes I've seen like bananas in these. Running shoes. Not horrifically unhelpful, given that I am low on steps. We have so much money. Oh, so much money. So much money and 31 gems. Can you imagine? 6 or 0. The way that is written out, and that IOO looks like the, like, okay. So we're going to do the reservoir. We're going to refill 4 steps of this. 4 notches of this. I'm going to go back. We're going to put the boat back on the other side. Yeah, we're going to put the boat back on the other side. We're back here. Gonna go back. Part of me's thinking, like, what if I drained it all the way again? And then the boat was over here and dropped down. Could I push the boat to, like, a different location? You know? This is, like, the most intriguing thing to me of the whole game. Specifically this. There's the boat. There's the tunnel. One more like level down and I could maybe get to it, but then it would also be like on the rocks. And then I'm not sure there would be enough. But I also don't know if I can get it one more level down. That's the interesting thing. I don't know if I can get it one more level down because of the way the pumps work. I don't even know if I have enough steps to get back. It'll be like one more to get to the foundation. It'll be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I'll give it 1. Yeah, we're gonna go back up to the break room and call it a day in there. Can I get it? I know I have the sneakers, but I don't want to count on it. Can I get it? Just one more step. Like one more notch down. I don't know. Well, I don't know if we accomplished anything on this run. Day 72, not very successful. I'm gonna have to think on the boat puzzle. We're gonna call it a day in this room because we'll have a key card when we start tomorrow. Noteworthy manor. Ballroom and music room. Well, I think that might be the first time I've gotten that. Okay. Interesting little run there. I don't think we got anything particularly done. But we did do a lot of stuff today in our total runs. We lit the candles in the tomb. That was huge. We lit the candles in the little room off of the tomb. We found all that, stuff down there in the mines, whatever. We drafted 8 mechanical rooms and we got a sanctum key there. We also got the sanctum key from the clock tower and we opened 2 more doors in the sanctum. Haven't solved those puzzles yet, but we've opened the doors. And we figured out what the chess pieces are for finally, and drafted the armory for the first time. So I'm happy with, and we got a few permanent improvements. Allowance, we cut the room cost off of the passageway. We upgraded the billiard room. We upgraded the storeroom, I think. We upgraded those 2 rooms. So we did do a lot today in terms of stuff. Still and we opened the office safe for the first time. Still on racking my brain, getting the boiler room connected to the laundry room. What the hell is that going to do? Getting the freezer and the furnace drafted right next to each other, so I can fully thaw the freezer. We still have the draft all the classrooms and take the final exam. We now know about the gemstone cavern, and the 4th flame is there. What the hell? I still think there's a puzzle in the foyer. We don't know about the. I kind of hit a dead end with the books in the library and which books the detective was taking out, I think. So I might need to revisit a new clue. So we have some things to do, but we are also getting to an interesting point where I might be starting to run into some walls that I don't know if I can totally crack without a little bit of help, but we'll see.